Live from the Soaring Eagle Casino and Resort Studio in Farmington Hills, Michigan, it's the Zia Oram Show.
شد مردوثة البايد شن بلا خيون بث نهرين معمورين شلامة وحباب براسي كلذانا يا كلذانا يا يا ذيماني ون قوك ثاود زونا أتامي ون قوات القهوة تخيري ون ما شما بشراب مشمي ما دما بش صبيان دمي ما أمسد ليل بلم كمي كلذانا يا كلذانا يا معمورة ون وبرجد باب البنية ون قانون دخاية درية ون بش منك ما بقيلد ما حيلي وش ما دخن دقاريلي آوا مثلو أنا خيلي كلدانا يا كلدانا يا كلدانا يا كلدانا يا كلدانا يا يا برونة أمتي جبارة أمت خوال اللخ بسفارة مرمت ديش محباورة كلدانا يا كلدانا يا كلدانا يا
شماية عزيزة بشكالة جان زيا أورم إلي نمبر 1 شو.
أنا ملبانة يلدا قلة قدار نشلامي قمايا تأخوني جان زيا أورم وقدار نشلامي خنة زودانا الأخواتي سالم جدو وأخواتي وأخوني جان يلدا خوشابو تتهاوى بصيخ أمه وآي قصيدة زين أمرنا دها إلى تجان زي أورم بس وأني بتوابش معه
مقبول.
يا جان زي أورم يا قورة الزونة خاثة يا جان زي أورم يا قورة الزونة خاثة اكطلب طالو صاخوثة وبيث ملي بركاثة مريم حاسيل بابوخ مرحبة ومرطاواثة تولي أمخ كم خازنخ قورنيخة ومكيخة اكشقلت وكياود بهديوثة بعيانة ولبخ بصيخة مريا بتهاوي أمخ وعمرخ بتاوي يريخة بس قالت كم شارتن بلوشانة بابا وساوة إيشع وتلميذ دي بقاود سورة محكاوة كالداي كم يقريلخ لذشولة رابة وطاوة طالخ كياون هوناي يا جان زي أورم كهند إيتا كم يقرت يلباند روح دايم مريا إيل بعيانوخ بصلوثة ديمة مريم مريا إيل بعيانوخ بصلوثة ديمة مريم وكشوقنوخ بشلامه.
I'm Mario George Zoma.
This is Brooklyn Marie Hadir Yaldo.
I'm Isabella Alos.
This is Abigail Rita Hadir Yaldo.
I'm Grace Davish. Welcome to the John Zia Oram Show.
I'm Maxwell Munder Zoma. Shlama.
Is my camera straight? Hello. I got it. Okay, Shlama, Paul, man. Shlama locho chawatha v'chatwatha, John, Zia Oram, kambena yom shata achaleu nitya. Bas chashvan. Paul, are you okay? No, سيل شو لخرت عائلة بمبالا دريل عدل. هاي كمرتوا لي يوم كمرتي هاي ما مني هاي بمني هاي لا.
كنت وين الاستوديو بعد
كنت وين بعد ليخلي سوادا. Are you okay? Easy, relax. You're good, man. You're good. You
لون
okay?
لون ببلاطة خليه.
Okay, مغزي لخليه. كيف الخازق.
Thank
you. Just take him off till you fix his camera. One. How about Hatham? Oh. Shlama locha. Yuchacha mochu idu tirsha ba'ile. Thank you. We're back, but studio ila big mess. But see, we're good. We're good. يوخب خرطة السيم عمارة بس خرطة ماقر على قبة هيثم.
ايه خرطة الاستوديو. خاصة إلى بشرب بشكا برو دكتور محركو.
وإيبا كبيرة من دانزي دارو.
إيبا.
وأي بوتيك دي يخب دارنا آخر كما تتايد يوهمه.
They missed you.
They do miss me. You didn't miss me. I think in a called Baplacha, Kewi le pare, Kusheto, Hatham, same thing, Idacham Bitpon. Gas dia, il bishkabra mizala shula. No, but especially gas dia. Shorel wawa $4, baka $3, dial $5, $6.
$5.50 لكن ما.
Hey, man, that's what I'm.
California was $5.60 to $6.60 a month ago.
So Makada,
$7.25 maybe.
California is an angin Nashadia, La Nashadia, on the American. We'll have La La Land, Carla, Los Angeles, La Carla.
La La Land.
So Achayochamochu, the new Chaldean live show, TV show, we registered live TV, YouTube TV, Facebook TV, Chaldean. Zim Sharuch Labiada Diayat Tala next week, I hope. And Dan Abtao live Zoom if Michael ever turns this thing on, Christine, so you can talk to him when you want. So he's got to turn it on like today or Monday. So how do you Uruta? Thank you for your patience to understand us. Thank you for watching us all these years. I don't know, 7, 8 years or something. 2014.
14 Sharelo?
15, 14, 15, yeah.
8 to 9 years.
Yeah, long time, lot of money. Lot of money. So, Thele you because we wanted to be here. Thank you for Hatham and Paul. Paul started it with a bang here. Brought the birds back. Christine brought those birds I gave him. Bamer Babu.
لو آيت لو بوتيكة.
وكنت ما تتبخت البيثة ما زي عمر.
طلط من بيثة جلغ بيثة عيت.
هذا خوته؟
ايه.
معقي لوي وهذاك محسن معقي.
ايه قصة وهذا.
Same thing.
Same thing بس كامر و بوش جيبي خك ميرخة
2-3 months, couple
شغل جانا
months.
خبلوط.
وشغل جانا خبلوط.
رحوق مني تبأنخ وقرو مني سان النخ.
بس خاصة صوتي كاميرا وهذا because صوتي she was tough.
Do I know?
Yeah.
I know, right? I know. صوته هو tough. I hate them I Camry.
اي بتلكيبك كاميرا رحوق مني تبأنخ وقرو مني سان النخ.
Man.
That's true.
رحوق مني اخني انه محسيد بابي امي كاميرا ايام تقاور لك باي شاخو رأسا قاز تخدوكو بش لبيشي لك بيش شو مشكلة هذا تاوت رحوق بش كبا
يعني it's really alive community دي ها
ايه
خماثة وكلثة
كاميرا رحوق.
There's a whole song on
so تبوتيكا كم ساحت له
ايه
مثل بختم مازي بارده كيبن ديادن خازن نغرات مداي حبوب يونه يا مندي هيك بعيشت.
honestly I love the birds.
You love the bird.
I
Bird
love
kasap or these birds?
These birds.
Oh, okay. I thought you said the bird kasap.
لا أنت تاولي بيث التاولي كثياث ويونا. I love it. بس
I was just up north. I have a ktheath and yona.
كبن يونا خاطر حبوب أني
$5,000 a pair.
Each, yeah.
Yeah.
Each or a pair?
2 eggs.
Oh wow.
2 eggs. How much are a dozen egg?
ما قدها about $3.50 $3.
لا
I don't know.
about $2.
سقلة?
I don't know. I don't.
3 months ago they were 89 cents at Walmart. تم نزل لي غزيري same exact one $2.29.
Wow.
350.
Seriously, I don't buy
Seriously?
those organic
I
farm
buy.
eggs all the time when I'm up north.
أنا بعد the brown one يلعب $3.99.
My dad does the same. He just gets them from Amish farm in Khore. But if you look at the large egg dozen, it's just ridiculous.
So you خموخ آخا محكوي سورة ثموخو قيثن أبدأ ذو podcast الصفحة لايد يو بتاعه بإنجليزي بلقشية إمد أمريكا مني وخخني كيف محكوخ متاو the studio the خيخ بيوادا set up we can do multitask من دانا آخا technology wise لخازو تولا that's another reason we moved it and إمارة لبش خازت أي green space بطران سورياثا ومن دانا ولدارو خلاصو كلهم خبرتو لنا بزوم أختتي وبيثو بخازوتو إغذى ذا إمان بتاوا ناشدي لا محكو إمان بخازو خلا خواثي دخونا ويلسون بوليس وبوليس my man's texting me you know what
إمار congratulations براني بخرج لي بروني مخرج من هاي سكول congratulations وإن شاء الله يوم تخلص كلية وتبصخ خب قاوي ونفرج فيديو when they give him the either certificate صار الشوح البعثة. This is really nice.
قبل شبث بيثا يمي بقيلة plumber وما كما مرنا خابر ويلسون بوليس بعدين ثيلو وذله شوله وبعدين بشله
اشتغل شاي
لا اشتريت
جيب لي مكاتم مع كاميرا لزعلو في تاخشتي شاي ولا كذا البزي يومي كنت كاثر تعمل ليه بداتم سالم مقايتي ود ريتاير لك بلقى
يو كاسق الايست سايد كزال الويست سايد وكناخذ وكاسق
ترنتون مايكل تبيثا بترنتون كيتيك على ترنتون
ترنتون
زي مع عبري ورخ الكندا doing بلاك اوت كورونا
باي جروس ايل لا
ايه تامو كاثر تامو
I ترنتون ليلوك عبرت you can walk to Canada from
Grozil, you can do. Not walk. How are you going to walk?
Well, I mean, there is no river. There's nothing.
Not with American Canada, Ethan. How?
There is a place. Isn't there?
Not in the United States. That's in Minnesota.
Well, that is United States. Oh, okay.
Yeah, here is about Bablo's like 5,000 feet from the U.S. Grozil. But water.
Belly.
Water. We done the animal. I thought you freaked me out because of sitwa khazakwa ano bayasha tamo khazakwa fox or deer by ice. Well, barbara.
Kastawa. Bella visa.
Bella visa or green card. Oh, I got khazakwa deer ice. Oh, fox bathral ice. Oh, kulla stuck when it comes to the river ice to break up.
Yeah.
I'll be here like a real human, just like a human.
Oh my gosh.
Just like a human. I have a lot of videos of that.
Wow.
Hopefully Michael
thick
one
ice.
of these days. It was thick till you get to the channel.
ايه
where they break the ice, then it breaks that ice. So خزت fox, خزت wolf, خزت اني كلها
كبرية
animals.
ما وذلن بقي انا نخني
No, يا بخيارة تامك بداخلها بس ليه So when you said that, they crossed and laughed, said, how does he know? They used to cross on ice. And with Wani Aklei, like the Chwewa, Kawewala snowmobile, but ice down the river. And that was really, that's how you hear about them. They die. But so, but Paul Menny, Lega Khori, like I'm not sure, be Altuni, Zima Abewar, Canada, because he was a whole day at Canada, right?
Yeah.
And
the ثوالي بس خذ vaccine. الثوالي بس خذ vaccine.
دم حقه دم دقله.
لا محقه.
لا دم حقه. وما كمان ميلو.
لازم شغلة تاعي vaccine.
Number 2.
Number 2.
Or you can't come up.
Number 2 وسبرت أرباسر يومه وبعدين يبخم عبرت.
إجا رازق خلص له.
خلا قربانه. قبطاني لا أنا قبطاني لا كم مدينة. وبعد أخذه إيثن أنا يوم بيلن عبرن الكندا. I didn't know you have to download the app. I arrived can.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah.
Still have to?
Yeah.
Well,
I did you still have to, right, Michael?
I think you just have to fill the app out.
You fill the app.
Yeah, I did.
You don't show nothing. I was just there. I mean, with Junior, and you show the thing, and you just go.
But you still have to be vaccinated to go to Canada?
Well, you put that on your app.
Yes.
If you don't do
they
that,
they don't approve you unless you put it. You take a picture of it and you put the date.
You still have to take a test or no?
No test. No more tests.
No more.
Oh, wow.
No more test. Yeah. No.
It's
still difficult. The problem question is, yes, it's still difficult to cross. It's crazy. They want you to do this or do that. Or, I don't know. It's just crazy. Canada لكن ما دخزي لا بعياشة كمرو لا خازة بعلم كل دخيلة كمرو دقيق عيشير خراقة. I lived there. أربعة شنة, man. I don't know.
Qametha wow easier, John. Much easier. We used to cross to Canada.
Not till 9/11, Nathan. That's what killed me and destroyed everything I ever tried to do. Yeah, 9/11 came and went from 40 minutes crossing Kulmindi, Wulbethi, to 4 hours or 4 days.
Yeah,
you couldn't get back.
No matter if you have that Nexus.
It had nothing to do with it. The Nexus was backed up 2 hours, 5 hours. Well, you couldn't get to the Nexus.
Yeah.
Because the lanes were so backed up. You have to get there to cross. It's not the border. وده هلكين من البرية by borders or guards or palachaleithin, and as you know, I've been traveling a lot, and it's horrible out there. It's absolutely horrible with business, with services, with palacha, with nasha, وخشون شركات companies بنحكي محكنا بإنجليزي بعدين بيشوهرتو. Ila really against us to destroy the middle class because an sharikat ila masوق السعرات خاطر oil. So oil the سقله. Okay, لا بمرة حرب anymore. حرب دي أنا لا خدمة قرأت Republican. أنا كودي حرب. I لبش لا Middle East.
Now Ukraine.
لبش لا well Ukraine هركم من نيل وزي داخلص لا من نيوي.
Ukraine has nothing to do with it.
Nothing. And خوات الميرغ eggs وخلانا خوات الخطواثة it's a horrible would you stock دي ومابريل كاميرا يميكم
900 point انخطلة
خاتي سهامكم بقرالي ما من Paul stock.
The crash is coming.
It already happened.
It's been
بعد بناخذ كبيرة بعد بناخذ.
It's getting worse. All I get is notifications. Dow Jones worse since this day or worse since this day, and S&P worse since.
I was just traveling a couple of days, and it's the worst service I ever seen. Stopping in the restaurant, in the store, in the business,
Just recently.
It's horrible. I was traveling 2 weeks ago in Delta. Horrible service. You don't like it, get off the plane. You want to stay in the line, you want to complain, go stand in the corner.
What complain? They throw you out of the plane for no reason. You can't say a word.
And they're charging you. You can hate them, doubt agree, you're charging you 2 times to 5 times the price anybody out there.
So yeah, going to California now is about $1,200 for a basic flight, and that was the price of a first class flight.
First class where?
I mean, if you go to California.
It's horrible. يعني so ما قد شموتوا آخر سورة ذاقني سرايدي عندك شموخ بث شو هذا همنا وخايا ناو ألبو يا ناو أمو إلى horrible out there. So ما دوتو بزوانا لزنوتو لا طلب economy is not going to be نوتيو مدخاب البنك الشبثة البنك رابو خوري Cameron, it's not economy we worry about. It's what's happening out here, the effect of kulla alma wa akha. You can't blame Middle East anymore. We haven't heard anything about Middle East since Corona.
Middle East.
بقنوك تلقيوا كل من دي الميدل ايست وي
ايه
اويل مير سعوديه
والسعودية لك بدي oil كم رقية تنكبوتن you wanna ease the sanction against Iran because السعودية وإيران إلى خاضد خاص النوخ الشيعي إلى خاضد دخاء كيف الزالة ده جو بايدن محكي على أساس I think he's there next week or to talk to the على أساس to release more
it doesn't matter
to release more camera no لك بارد بثخوتن sanction عن إيران أو كي بطان ماخو so ليه بأخذ شغلة التين you only can do one
اي تيمور ميل ببرايا منطقتنا ببيثن بديترويت بشيكاغو وكاسان دييغو يكلا اريزونا ناشديا it's horrible اخنيتا ناشديا it's horrible كيف زونة بيثا كيف زونة سيارة أنا مزبني تتي سيارة تشبثة مزبني Michael's Hummer in my truck.
Oh, you did? That's why I couldn't find your cars in the parking lot.
So كم زمننا because كوزيلي مثلا سيارة أنا بشقوية ما قبيوتي LaFontaine Clint my best guy there. Cameron, how much you gonna pay me for this? I was joking. Cameron, show me your invoice what you pay. I have 49,000 miles on the pickup. That truck has been worse than ISIS trucks. It's been everywhere. Cameron, give me your title, lease.
Registration.
Give me registration. I give you the 457.5.
As is.
As is. 3 accidents of Gawi I never fixed. I was going to go to Pete Kassab to fix them. Windshield crashed because I hit a garage in Toronto. The doors were smashed in. 49,000 miles. Cameron, thank you. Bye. We'll dial in. Cameron, where's my truck, man? Cameron, we sold it in an auction. They did a deal with the Ally Bank. Dami, I had 2 more years to go. Shmu, Tatishin Nechinde. If 2 more years, I would have drove this truck. I should have had 140,000 miles on it. To take it back to Ally Bank for lease, I had to pay 25 cents a mile. You add the math, Haytham.
Yes.
Okay? I had to give them 40,000 miles to pay off my lease. Or I'll buy it at the time, whatever it is. So, Kaweri Michael, Cameron, where you at? Echo to Hummer, the camera home. My Hummer engine light. What was it? Seat belt? No. Airbag light. Air condition don't work or roof leaks. Cameron, how much, Cameron? You remember I was trying to get it from you last year? The dealer, huh? لا ناشا عادي.
I'll dealer.
Last year, when it was like I put a lot of money in it, so he needed $3,500 in repair. I did. Cameron, come here, I'll give you the check. Okay, why not? Now I want a car, right? Can't get one. I only use cars. You want a new car, you gotta wait. So this is a car dealer that's got.
4 months.
This is a car dealer I'm very close to as a friend, and not just business. They have 31 dealers. Nobody in the world got more cars than they do.
LaFontaine.
Yeah,
they're one of the big.
The family started. I started with them back when I opened up Jam Sound in Warren Avenue, up Dearborn, Michigan Avenue. They have 31 different brands. Camera, I don't have 5 new cars. So I was standing outside, Shmuli, and there's probably 2,000 cars, the one in Brighton. That's where I go to. I've never been to a dealer before. He always delivers our cars for the last 5 years. We never been to a dealer. I don't even go. I don't even know. I've never been inside. So he called me up. He says, come and take a look. And I look, and I say, that's a nice one. Michael likes this one, this one. We had no cars. Come here. These are all used. We have 2,900 cars on the slot. Wow. They're all 2021 and used 2022. That's why I'm driving the Escalade. That's his. It says demo.
Yeah.
Demo.
Absolutely.
LaFontaine. So my point, Ile, how much is my new truck? Camry, how much were you paying on the lease? Camry, the 670 had a Camry 1,400.
My Cadillac right now, if I trade it in as is, they'll give me $7,000 for it. But the problem is, where am I going to find the payment that I pay for it anymore?
You get the white Cadillac?
That white Cadillac.
No, they'll give you a little more
After
than that.
after trading, they buy it out.
So
I
I
guess
don't know. It's
7,000 for
scary,
it.
Milbebraya. That ties to the Kane Mukhbimar. That have nothing to do with the Ukraine. Have nothing. I realize we have no chip. Okay, I passed Flint when there was 10,000 cars there, trucks, brand new.
I saw that
a few
with
months
you.
ago. You saw it with me.
Yeah.
There's not a car in the lot, so the chips got fixed or something. The train must have took all these
ده
brand new
مليا سيارات Dodge Rams.
Dodge Ram. So Milbebraya, Zalochul supermarket, in Zalochuzono to Sierra, Yawutu telephone. It is horrible. So don't buy. Maqidi Bochu. Yes. Don't spend. I stopped at my favorite IHOP restaurant early this morning from up north. Usually you had a 25-minute wait-in. There was only 3 people in the place. There's no customers. They normally do drive-through only, because a stop at a Starbucks, a drive-through only. Dugule. Ittapalacha. Legbad yawila. Ilam dagole. Don't believe there's no employees.
لقبات خدمي يعني.
No, Legbad. Sharikat figure it out during Corona. Why should we spend? Customers still come. If you stop coming, then they'll do something else for you. But they know you want something fast, like we call it 7-Eleven mentality. Give me my stuff, let me go. Now challah, now lunch, now dinner, now hamburger,
pizza,
now
slice
slice.
of
No, even the regular dinner. You want Uber?
Yeah.
You want this one? You want DoorDash? Here, you got it. You want ice cream? أنا أيدي lekker من لك يا ذي من بمار. كود أوردر دخولي ice cream from Uber. Ice cream. You see me? I قالت down the corner.
كرميعة.
ما طلبته.
I don't know how it got. كنت كبا بيبيان ice cream كامر داد لا order الله خازي كاتم. حجي.
كوا حليب.
حليب.
مطميثة أما.
The video brele coming to kit my brele Gavi this weekend. But I don't it clip he like it and Mila Michael's gonna put him up. So I was traveling up to Traverse City in a business trip. I know Nasha and me. Yesterday. I was already up north. I was going from city to city. And on the Bizarab Highway, El Zeli Sierra Highway, ditch. بس مبركتة خوال دي لمبركتة وإلى كلها مخيطة أنا خشولي سيارة إلى display to scare any kids could copy other speed يا ناشي كارميلا don't drink and drive this could happen to you it's sign not state police or sheriff in small cities up north كوديلا هذا كوديلا بوهايا كوديلا كنت كزوالي كنتاكي كبيرة سيارات off the highway display بعدين could fitly about 75-80 miles an hour in somebody else's car. أخير بسيارة لا smoke بتاعي like steam. كمرمنا تاني ناشدي this is not a dummy car. This is a live car. There's somebody is in there. So we parked and we ran back. We're going to put a little clip up here. And there was a person in there, about 75, 80 years old. Msalola. We don't know if she's alive or dead. Because when she was technically almost dead inside the car, was suffocated with smoke and fire. By the time I parked on the sidewalk and ran down the hill, Chazotuli, you'll be running, because I was going to just video it, stand there. But there's nobody around but me. And when I ran down the hill, the car exploded first phase and second phase. So 2 people were coming up the highway. Mind you, only 2% of people help people. 98% are busy. So 98% of those cars were doing 100 miles an hour. They didn't even care what you're doing down there.
They're afraid to go.
Till these people saw me running down at almost 70 years old, running down to see why this car, then the smoke got bigger. By the time I got there, Hatham and Paul, since I started talking about it 2 minutes ago, the flame went from smoke to flame. Then the windshield blew up. Wow. Then we got in there and the windows blew up. So we can see the head, white woman, white hair, about 75, 80 or 70 years old, Gezira. She's already buckled between the airbag, the seat belt, the dash, and the steering wheel. In the seat. She's been between them like a sandwich. Wow. And she's not moving at all. By the time I stuck my head in there to say, ma'am, and there's nothing. There's no movement or nothing. And there's so much smoke in the car, you have to stick your head out. So there's a lady, these two people. Then later, I hope I have a nice talk with them. I don't know. They just stopped. Two different people, two different trucks. They said, let's help you. So we try to open the door, and the smoke got really bad. And we try to push it out. So three of us try to pull the door to one open. So one of the guys, Zia, he said, move over. In the meantime, I got her arm in my hand. The door is halfway open, but it's smashed. And he said, let me try. He opened it up, and now we're trying to loosen her. Oh, this took like a minute, 2 minutes. And we couldn't loosen her belt because it was smashed. So he finally got out, and three of us took it and pulled her like you pull a tree. And we pulled her in first 10 feet, and we looked at the back seat blew up. I don't know what was with the fuel. It had like 8 airbags, so it was some kind of fancy car. So we looked and we started praying. I started praying Chaldean over her, and she's not moving. There's no movement. It's like that loud, like a dead body. So we pulled it again, and for another 5 feet, and you can see the heat of the car. Then we said, let's get the hell out of here before this thing blow us all up, because we were lucky it didn't blow us up originally. And by the time we got it to 20 feet, I can hear sirens, because the guy's on the phone. So I told him, give me the phone, and told the dispatcher, what should we do? We didn't know what to do. All this happened at the same time. And she says, the car flaming up. She goes, get away from there. So we moved her in about 6 minutes, 3 times. When the state police came by himself over there, it had a left and way, 1 trooper, 1 car. That's how they work. There's no. And he says, let's move her again because the car's going to blow up totally. And it just exploded. And so I had her on her stomach. We'll always live and learn. And she says, no, sir, no, flip her over.
Put her on the side.
Put her on the side. I did. She says, no, put her on her back because she's not breathing. He said, put her on her back. And she asked me her age, I said, I don't know, 75, 80 years old. Does she have any movement, any pause? I said, no. Then I can see her throat moving, the air. Not the lips. Lips are shut because the nose was jammed in, the face was all jammed in, their teeth, everything. The lips were shut totally.
So she didn't need CPR because you said the throat were moving. That means she is breathing.
You couldn't do CPR because the lips were literally shut, like he had to open both hands. We didn't have 2 hands to open that. So I say, ma'am, I think she's the pulse she's got. She had a sweater on and the jacket on. It was early morning, up north it's cold still. And she says, the dispatcher was great, very calm. She said, calm down, sir. Let me just go. I got a lot of units coming. It took short, but a long time. They all volunteer up there. They don't come in where they sit in these fire departments.
But that's far away. They traveled there. There's not many of them.
There's not many. Roads. It was an open road, middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
And then I was talking to her in Sureth, and I said, Alashawa, please, God, it was with you. And ma'am, please hang in there. They're coming to help. We are here. And I was feeling her head, and my guy was feeling her arm, and because we couldn't get to her arm to feel the body, And I said, please stay alive.
What about like putting water in
There's
her
no,
face?
I asked her that. No, I asked her.
That.
That's right,
No?
Hatham. I said, ma'am, do you want me to get somebody? By then we had 5, 6 cars pulled up. And I say, can I pour water over her to open the lips? She goes, no, don't do that. She goes, don't do that. I have no chance to ask.
She won't choke because she is not her esophagus.
She probably have a shock.
She cannot swallow. If there is a drop of water goes in the wrong pipe, might kill her.
Oh wow.
Well, no, I wasn't going to put water in her mouth. I was trying to get her face. It was purple. It was all bleeding. The nose is bleeding. The mouth is bleeding. I mean, she must have done a hell of a crash. So the car was sitting there, looked like just sitting there. But what happened is she got off the road onto the ditch and hit a tree and pushed the gas pedal constantly. And so she kept bouncing against all sides of the car against these trees till the car just sat there. And all that probably took a minute and a half. I couldn't have been more than a minute behind her because I just looked and I said, wow, police got some kind of car on display so people don't speed. I was doing 75, 80. Speed limit is 75. Average person going by me was doing 100. 110. So then we waited and they came. But the good news is she opened her eyes when the ambulance got there a little bit. And I said, look, there's people around you. And she opened a little bit, but I don't know what happened to her.
She was in shock.
We were in shock. We were all in shock. So the state police set us down and calmly and took information. And they were all in shock. It was sad she's laying there. But in this video, you'll see us dragging her like you drag a bush in the yard. You were dragging her on the grass. We were worried about hurting her, but a helpless body is like 2 times the weight. Looks like I never dealt with it.
The first thing they did, they came and support her neck, and tied her head to the board.
Yeah.
Then make sure she doesn't, get.
Well, they saw her, and there wasn't much medically they could do for her. So they did that stuff, to make sure the arms, the body. You're right, because I'm helping them carrying the stretcher to turn it over. First, they leaned it over on the stretcher. They did. A lot of them came. Great job they did. Then the car, while they were there, went boom.
Oh, it exploded.
Yeah. Well, you see it. It's just nothing but ashes.
Wow.
And they asked me, we need to talk to you. Did you see another body in there? I say, and when I stuck my head in there, I was concerned about her, but I did peek. I didn't see a human. I didn't see anybody, on the passenger side. I didn't look in the back because the back was already dark. And he says, you sure? Well, they couldn't go in there anyway because they couldn't get close to the car, even if they were the firemen. So by the time they came in and did the ashes, you'll see me walking up to ask them, did you see anybody in there? And says, not so far, because it'd probably be ashes body way. Or whatever could happen to Gizzy Day. But I said, no, I didn't think so. I said, we went back in that car 2-3 times. But I didn't realize that today's video got sent to me that she had the music blasting without her knowing. The radio kicked on. I should know radio. And on its own, it was blasting like it was a young person. This was a 75-year-old lady. So you can hear the back door. Today I turned the volume. I've been shook up over it. And I turned up the volume on the video, and I see there was music going in the car because when she crashed, probably everything kicked on. And
maybe she's hard hearing.
This was just total. The music had nothing to do. It was just blasting. And then we looked. I see the doors open in the back because we were trying to go from the back to get her body.
Was it a small car or?
Yeah, whatever it was a hell of a car. Saved her life. It had about 8 airbags.
8?
I don't know
must
what
be
it
a
looked
new
like.
models.
Michael, a Nissan? Ford Fusion.
Ford Fusion, that's small.
No, yeah, but they're big. They're big.
So like a sedan.
Sedan, beautiful. Yeah. They had at least 8-10 bags. How many?
So it looks like a Ford Fusion.
It was. So I called today. And they say, we can't give you any freedom of information. You have to go through because I just want people to learn from. I never happened. I mean, I put up my life on the line. I didn't even think of putting my life on the line to help. I didn't care. It's just a moment. It's either you had 2 minutes, 1 minute, since that flame got big, what are you going to do? You can't get to the car. Yeah. And you can see the car burning when I ran to it a little bit. And
did you ever feel like you were out of breath? You needed an oxygen mask?
Did I? I needed help because I ran back 100 yards, Paul, and without realizing, mind you, I've been up for a couple of days traveling, and I ran out of breath by the time I got to the car, but those two guys saw me stumbling. So was a nurse. The nurse pulled up. She fell on the ditch coming in. There was a nurse traveling. In the pink, you'll see her. She come to help. She messed up her leg because it's a ditch with junk in it, and you're trying to cross inside a ditch.
Water and
all kind of stuff. So, yeah, I ran out of breath, but it was that my mom's dad's energy when, God bless my dad and the way my mom is now, too much, she's so strong that we had to get to the body. You know that you work with the police all the time, which is horrible, but she was middle of it nowhere.
Good thing you were able to get her out. Many, many years ago, I seen an accident on 696 happen right before my eyes. And the lady, I seen her, she was on the phone. She lost control. She swerved back and then she slammed on the median. She was a heavy-set lady. And on her side, and the car started smoking, but was not fire. And no way I could have got her out because the car smacked, on the median right by her side. But I told her to shut it off, and I opened the gas tank just in case. thanks God was only from the
I don't know,
radiator
bro.
was no
Thank
fire.
God you weren't with me. You probably would have pulled out a book and paper and pen and
Start writing instruction.
Start writing instruction. No, but Michael, you want to put that 2-minute thing in? We need to pray for this Gazila. I don't know where she's at. I don't know if she's alive or dead. I believe she's alive.
She's alive.
So play P1 after that. After the video, prayer for her. Akhni Sarai, Damsalo. Anyone. I don't know. Something. Yeah, I'm talking about it and show what I just described. What? I need a new engineer.
الآن لك إذا نبث مندي.
I'd كلمة بهذا أني ما تلزلت. كلمة I'd لا. What happened when we saved a life? I pulled her out of the car. Okay. To go get my registration. I'm just praying, saying it saved her life. She was just laying under the seat.
Oh, was she?
Yeah, she was done. She's breathing. I saw steam, I'm right behind her, and I thought it was one of this accident car. This plane. I said, shit, I got this plane of cars so you don't speed. Then he goes to me, there's a steam coming out of the engine. That's about it, like radiator. By the time I got here, those two guys back there helped like crazy.
Yeah. So there was nobody else in the car, right? The officer keeps asking me.
No, just
I know.
there's just evidence of her.
That's it.
Yep.
Thanks, guys.
There it is.
You got it? Watch the fire. Watch the fire. It's going to explode. Get her out. Get her out.
Yes, she's unconscious. Breathing.
You got something?
Oh no.
She came off right here. She came off right here. Hit up here and flip somehow. Hey, she hit that tree. Yeah, she hit that tree, came right up there, hit the tree, and then
شمت بابا برونا وروحة قدشة خالها آمين. أخوات وخثواث عزيزة مشونيلة رحمد مريا محسيثة سهام يوسف دنحة جربوع بدهاو قورتدية يوم أربوشة ببثاية بشيث بقاود إسر مخشكة بإيتد يمدلها بساوثفيلد وبطر دغ بدهاو تعزيتا بقاود قاعد مطعم سحارة بستيرلينغ هايتس من طلث والثمانية بعاصرته محسيثة سهام يوسف دنحة جربوع بدهاو قورتدية يوم أربوشة ببثاية بشيث بإسر مخشكة بإيتد يمدلها بساوثفيلد وبطر دغ بدهاو تعزيتا بقاود قاعد مطعم سحارة بستيرلينغ هايتس من شيث بطلث والثمانية بعاصرته ألام حاسيلة وهوية بملكوث دشمية.
عيرتني بالشيب وهو وقار ليتها عيرت بما هو عار عيرتني بالشيب وهو وقار ليتها غيرت بما هو عار إن تكن شابت الذوائب مني فالليالي تزينها الأقمار. يا ويلي اليلا ليلة 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 دموعي بيوم فقد الولف ليلة دموعي بيوم فقد الولف ليلة 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 وردت عيني يمرها النوم يا غاتي. يا ويلي ليلة وردت عيني يمرها النوم ليلة تعايرني عجب بالشيب ليلة تعايرني عجب بالشيب ليلة واخير اثنين نشيب واخير اثنين نشيب ميحانة 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 وغابت شمسنا الحلو ما جانا وغابت شمسنا الحلو ما جانا. حيك حيك بابا حيك الفرح على ضيق يقول العذبوني يقول المرموني على جسر مسيب سيبوني على جسر مسيب سيبوني. ظليت انا سهران ظليت انا سهران ورا نجومي ليش ما جانا ورا نجومي ليش ما جانا. واتسمر ويا الليل واتسمر ويا الليل واجمع همومي الحلو خلانا واجمع همومي الحلو خلانا. حيك حيك بابا حيك الف رحمة لضيق هذول العذبوني هذول المرمروني وعلى جسر مسيب سيبوني على جسر مسيب سيبوني. خلي اليلو ميلو خلي اليلو ميلو قلبي يحبه ليش ما جانا وقلبي يحبه ليش ما جانا. وشعليه بيا الناس شعليه بيا الناس كل من بدرب الحلو خلانا وكل من بدرب الحلو خلانا. حيك حيك بابا حيك الف رحمة لضيق هذول العذبوني هذول المرمروني على جسر مسيب سيبوني.
There's a sense of anticipation, electricity in the air. You think tonight is your night, and you're in luck, because here, a great time is a sure thing. This place is certified hot. This is Soaring Eagle Casino and Resort. Go on a hot streak unlike any other, with hundreds of the hottest slots, certified by their manufacturers to be set to the best paybacks guaranteed. Plus the hottest table games and sizzling live entertainment and nightlife. So why play at just any casino when you can play at the only casino and resort that's certified hot? This is your night, and it's time to experience more at Soaring Eagle Casino and Resort.
Welcome back to John.
Zia Oram.
I دمر توجهنا أو دمر وزيا أنا بدمر إنه أنا أورام.
Oram.
Show.
Hey.
خوات المايلز.
In the Malopata, but the Brony, she pesha 2 October 24th.
Stella.
Yeah, come on. Oram. أنا خشن زي سحت النادا. إلى زوما. تمام أثناءه.
مش لا زوما يعني اول ما دهويلا واو زوما يعني قبل ان بدلت
لا قامي هر زوما اورم
خازاني كامري انا شمي جان زي اورم
ايزور ايبل جاي مايلز مايل هيثم's favorite داكي بعدات كان بس تدخل قصه
شقلا هاي تناول اوريدي
شقلا تناول او اخذنا بشاقل next year. And
so it was just Maxwell that took 10 hours.
Just Maxwell, but their birthdays were that weekend. That's why it was the commotion.
Oh,
White birthday June 25th, 24. Oh, coming the holiday going to be coming two for the two.
I زرت.
دي أخو معقلة.
أصغر غضا بش لتو.
May 2.
إيه May 10. وأخونا بش لفور May 4.
Oh, May 10. May 4. Hey, Miles and Maxwell, the 8th and 9th.
Wow.
Zia Oram is May 10.
Oh yeah, the same day. You remember?
شكله خلاص دوضخ birthday Zia Oram.
I miss Zia Oram.
أنت مخبره؟
يون مخبره قصة يون خزية باني حفلات politician واني خلنا.
أوت شو لمي أيت ماكو تمي.
أنا كذلك طالب دي خالة.
Is it free?
It costs you about $250 to $500
for a food.
طبعا لا.
It's either that or big boys.
بقرا pasta dinner.
لا.
Who's salads?
أخير مرة.
So Zia Oram بغزاي خايت politician. I hate the Paul politician. What a day today.
بس احنا we're not gonna make it as politician because لك يخدم دقلوخ. لك بدقلت you cannot succeed not all of them most of them كله I'm gonna do this أول ما تكاتل chair he forgets
exactly
about everything here you lose the pasta and the meatballs to go along with it شو بدي لك بايش بعد.
But politicians are stupid smart, you know what that is?
Yeah.
Ani federal like ma kohadi la state local
smart. I know street smart.
No, stupid smart. Ila so smart they are stupid. They're killing America, both sides. They're fighting each other. This thing is not going to go away. Donald Trump would be long gone and dead, and they still be fighting. Bush is going to be long gone and dead. Clinton, he's going to die pretty soon, long gone. But I never seen anything what these politicians, Congress and Senate are doing. They only worry about their job. Forget the president's people.
Now they're talking about guns and
no, that's
abortion.
just talk. They keep killing.
They will not do anything about it.
Nothing. Oh, how about food? How about gas? Biden can go anywhere you want. He's just a picture. Now we finally noticed Trump was just a picture. You can't do anything with these Congress and Senate. Now, Trump, Republican, Democrat, they go against him. Now, Biden, Democrat, they go against him.
Whoever.
So, ilipla Middle East war. Ilipla Russia, ilipla China, how they can do dictatorship. And that's what's happening. Why in the hell these senators are doing this to us? Why are these Congress people doing this to us?
Same ones for 50 years.
Well, Feinstein, she's what, 193 years old now? You know, they don't let her in the Senate anymore. but she still will not resign because she falls asleep and she's got dementia. She doesn't know where she's at. This is our United States Senator, one of the 100 most powerful people on earth. There are 100 of them. So she's not allowed. That's why you don't see her in hearing. And till a few months ago, she was the chairman of the committee for the CIA.
Dianne Feinstein.
Dianne Feinstein. I know her when she was 25 years old.
She can't remember her name sometimes.
Nothing. How old is she, Paul?
Over 100.
I don't know. Well, she sounds like she is.
Dianne.
No, she's in the
93,
90s.
90s.
Dianne
In her
Feinstein,
90s.
88 years old.
88.
All that with
She look
dementia,
100.
stroke. Yeah. So the problem, you got these senators, and you got senators that are more powerful than Congress, and you got these Congress. So here's the problem we have in Akhni. We have the far right, or right, we lived under dictatorship like this in Iraq, okay?
Well, they're doing the same thing here now.
And you got the far left, and they both can't stand each other. But after they make these stupid speeches, they're going to have lunch and dinner together. Not all of them, but all of them. I can tell you, I know what I've been hearing lately. And I think they should just all resign and have a new government. That's what Sadr did in Iraq. He says, my whole parliament resigned. Now go to chaos and fight each other. And that's what they're going to do. But now, respect, we lost, but that's not the problem. The problem is our prices. You know what? Put your mouth where your money is.
Interest rates and all this kind of stuff.
Forget that. You haven't seen nothing yet. When we pay, my brothers and I, 24% interest rate in 1980, 79 when we opened Jam Sound to Bank of Michigan, Michigan National Bank, we still live good. We still okay. We paid our bills. We had a car. We had this. Today, if you pay over 6-7%, you go broke because they stealing your money. They lying to you. Target is the biggest liar there is. Mission Mani, Walmart, to Myers, Wacha Local. I've been traveling different states. They're all the same. Nothing changed.
Meyer,
Nothing
till
changed.
this day, they have their credit card, and
Today,
debit card.
did you see the headline today? Thank you for bringing it up because I wrote it down. Myers did another warning.
Double charge.
If you get double charged, let us know. Now I got to go back and see when I ran in there and bought some things in the last 2 weeks. Did they double charge me? I got to look at my card. I got instead of $8. Did I get charged 16?
John, listen to this. كل هذا خلاف بيشي. كزالي زلي for a checkup. Specialist, I pay $45 copay. Come I want to pay. Come no, we're gonna bill you. So they billed me. I called and I paid them. From my account. I received a bill again. I called him. Come no, you did not pay. So I said, okay. I sent them a copy, only of that transaction. He said, no, we want the whole statement with your name on it. I said, why should I give you my whole statement? Why should you guys know my business? They want me to give them my whole bank statement with my name and all the other transaction I had made. So you guys be careful. Do not listen to them. They cannot force you to give them the whole statement because it is so many other transactions. Why should they see it? That is, lately with the pushto unbelievable. ميلا بوادو خواتي من كاسق غاز كل من دي كاسق أمي فأمد من دانا اللي يدعي الزونة ولاده لزونة ولا شو قولا to the side لك يدخ ما زبارة أيام بديترويت ثليلا من دي تي اي ثليلا بريد يعني كم شدريلا كمريلا they gonna start sharing power 1.5 hours daily. I هم بعراق لكو ذيوالا. I أخني أخب أمريكا بديترويت ثليلا رسالة من دي تي اي كمريلا every place then they will shut them down for 1.5 hours every single day. زين أني دتا ستورات دتا business how they gonna work؟ ما زيدوثي ما هو حتى تمزبني ده now generators ديلا 5000 زي بيش 15,000 يومية خمندي خاطر.
Let's talk about that because tonight is supposed to be storm, right?
Heavy storm.
Heavy storm.
Yes.
Since we're so unprepared, Leila America, exactly the something about this we're talking about it up north. We كأخني بعراق especially أخني محكو أخني سراي. أي شغل تتابي لخمة قصة رزة. آخر كل من these panicking, but these DTEs got trillions, not billions. Consumer power got trillions, not billions. Okay? And they just want to keep charging and raising price when these lobbyists buy these politicians. I'm telling you that right now. We'll start with federal. They should be all in prison. They should all be just somebody. We need to start some, or we need to get to the street, because honestly, it's scaring for us, for our kids, for our family, for grandchildren, what these politicians are doing. So the weather's going to say I said it Wednesday. Say I said it today. We're going to have floods. The sewer are all backed up. We live by accident, Acha. اخني ثيلن بحكو بسورة ده ثيلن من تامو تدعيش خرندا بالخو هارد قطلعوا مو خمشي مو وشتي منن anyway. No other community in history ever happened to. Okay? وثيلن آخد ياو بلداتن بالخو بزونو. The American freedom, the American way, the American this. They stole it. They stole this American stuff. They stole it. These siyasiyin, these politicians stole it. Gilbert asked for another $12 million tax break on the new Hudson building after he got $680 million last 2 years in tax break. And Detroit is burning.
Yeah.
Detroit is broke.
They will give it to
People are getting shot and getting killed. People have no homes. People got no air conditioning. If the storm comes today, their street be all flooded.
Water's terrible to
Water
drink.
is terrible. Okay? And the mayor snitched. He snitched on the person that told him that I know about this case, and he went and told the people under the indictment of the tow companies. The mayor of Detroit, okay,
He released the name.
Yes, he flagged the name, the mayor, not some worker like Paul, the mayor. So, Milba Brab Gaon Akhawado Khatwato, stop buying, stop spinning. It's crazy, but today, Ziathamotro. Tomorrow is be 100, 110 degrees temperature. Now we have all our families and people at home. And guess what's first thing is going to go out at 110 degree temperature after the storm? What?
All the AC
electricity.
units.
All
Power.
the electricity.
Yeah.
In the United States, not in Alqush, not in Tulkepe, not in Botnaya,
John.
not in Bacopa. In the United States of America in 2020, in
كذي ولا بعراق.
2022, in 2028. Huh?
كذي ولا بعراق. Every day something to get the people talk about اخوات يومو كمري baby milk ليثن يوم
Oh
خنو
yeah, that was
يوم خنو كل كمري peanut butter إيبو سمن الله poisoning. Every day they start. This is just to keep the people from talking about the politics or the politicians. And
no, ila demano, ila crook, ila honestly, Emmett Leckerman, Memno, Mentau. If you who ran the office, you two did, okay? Oh, if you are running for local office, please don't go to the next level, because any Congress, I mean, it's amazing. Mila biwada, Hukumat al-Madian, but when you look at these corporations making billions, the stock came down, you lost, right? They didn't lose. The Carvana guy, him and his dad, since they had a used car business, opened up Carvana, and he's selling cars on a computer. They lost $32 billion 2 weeks ago on shares. $32 billion personally. They had a used car lot 10 years ago. So how much do they worth? They still worth $20 billion. Where do they get $50 billion unless you're a crook? Where do you get this money at unless you're a crook? And right now, I have 5 invitations for governorship in Michigan, Democrat and Republican, $1,000 ticket, dinner, $500 ticket, dinner, to buy the people. Can you imagine the people are going to give this Whitmore $50,000, or these other $100,000? Then your favorite person that you thought you support, what happened to him?
He's off the ballot.
Why?
Fraudulent signature.
Because everybody try to pull scams. And these are Republican against Republican. Democrat are no good at all. They hate urban cities. They hate foreigners. I'm going to say it loud and clear. Nobody lived with them more than I did. They're just like themselves. They look at their cities. Most of the urban cities around the United States are either crime-ridden, carjacking, murders, shooting. They're going to hold meeting. God bless them on the kids getting shot in Texas in a small town. Why don't you hold meeting every day when it's 10,000 people a month getting shot between Detroit, Chicago, Baltimore, Los Angeles? Regular people that have no voice. That don't mean the people in Texas, the beautiful kids had voice, but it's a headline for them. It is horrible. It's very scary. It's not even about the economy anymore. It's very scary what has been seen in front of me, what's going on here. So what do? You sit still. You go back to live the life we were living. The restaurant, half of them didn't go out of business doing Corona. They're going to go out of business next 12 months. Half and more. And half and more. Because you feel like going to a restaurant? She looks at you like you're stupid waiting in the line. How long you have to wait? So I didn't tell you after the accident, and I want to hear you. I was so shook up. My friend says, we need to get a coffee. So we got into Grayling, pulled up first thing in the morning for a McDonald's, right? There were 150 people in line to get a make coffee. No workers. And she goes, and my guy, talker, Tim, you know him. He said, how long is the wait? A McDonald's, forget the line we were going to be in night drive-through. That was down the road, the line. She says 45 minutes. He said, just to get a coffee? And she says, yes. Why? McDonald's that makes trillions? Why?
Why? Because they can, John.
Because they can, exactly.
Yeah.
So boycott them.
Yeah.
Stop shopping.
Yeah.
Stop going. Yeah, stop going. Stop going. Go support the...
People are emotionally distressed. All these shooting, it does not happen. You see how much every day now we can hear somebody try to tap the other one. Why? Because emotionally stressed people, they are not relaxed anymore. They are tired of living like ناشج هيلا تعيشي هذا بعيشي يومية خمندي لبش كي بتعيشي فما بيشكو ذي. This is أسرع طريقة كمري قرار suicide by cop. كيبا قزالة قتلي ناشي حتى تقتلي لا أنا هم دنيخي.
No, it's a mental institution. It's a mental
emotionally
issue. It's a very mental problem with those kids, and it's sad on both sides, including the one here in Oxford School. But don't tell me when 35,000 people average a month are getting shot in the United States. 35,000, and there's 5 times to 4 times to 3 times, I don't know for sure, more guns in Canada than there's in the United States. And they probably had 5 shooting. Okay? The problem is they make money. Everybody's making money, and they abandon it. But now they abandon us, to raise our children. We're the only people on earth. Understand me there, Big John. I know one of my guys are watching from up north. We're the only people on earth that doesn't have a home to go to. We can't just pack up. The Mongolia guy can go back. The China guy can go back. The Yugoslavia guy can go back. The Guatemalans, the one that are running up here, can go back. We're the only one says, okay, let's go back to Iraq because we're not welcome. We ran away being attacked and being killed and being this and being jailed for political reason. And that's exactly what's happening here. These Democrats in this January 6th committee that's totally supported when it first started. How many meetings can you have and committee meeting can you have since what year was that? 2020?
Yeah, 2 years later.
This is 2 years.
Today they
not today only, Haitham. Every day they make a political thing out of it. So now when the Republicans come in, they're going to. But it doesn't bother you if you're not involved in politics, just like you two.
Later.
It bothers you when these choking you with these big corporations and these big money, and they're lobbying for both sides. An average congressman or congresswoman is raising $5 million to win the race for 2 years. But she or he only had a job making $40,000 a year before that. Average senator that stays there, what did you say, 50 years, 40 years? Okay, is raising 11 to 30 million. So we back to dictatorship. You're right. We right back. So now we're going to get hit. Yeah, it's all negative news. You want to tell Christine, say, why you talk negative? What do you want me to say?
We're speaking the truth, the way we live in.
It's horrible. Kroger, how many cashier stores are open? I would never shop there again. Yes, I'm going to hit them in the pocketbook. I hope they die of business tomorrow. You wait in line like stupid for 40 minutes to pay for 2 items? Because they say we shorted help. They're not shorted help. They short counting their money and how much profit they're going to make. Each executive, Barrero, the chairman of General Motors, made $32 million. And I can't find a car. The chairman of the hospital, I won't mention the name, made $68 million. The chairman of Blue Cross, I can mention the name, Dan Loeb, that I know for years ago. How much you think he took in?
Millions.
160 million.
What?
To do what? It's non-profit by it.
To oversee an operation.
What oversee? Hi Z. Good night. So it's a horror. Then you tell me, oh, the interest rate went up on the mortgage. Well, first year, since you can't find a house, you don't care how much is mortgage. When you can't find a car, you don't care how much is the interest rate. Where happened to America? They stole it from us. They want to eliminate that 2%. It used to be 80-20. My biggest thing when I used to make a lot of speeches, a lot of them, it was 20% pay for 80% of things in America. Now it's 98-2. 2% make it, and all 98% are. I don't care if you're rich. I don't care you did marijuana. I don't care what you did. You're still getting affected by it sooner or later. I don't care if we say Achni Chaldean, we like to say, Ay Zingina, Ay Tai. What's Zingina? What? If you do, you have a lot of personal other problem, and you can't feed 500 people. And that's not even about the money anymore. It's the mental, like Hatham say. It's the arguments, it's the fights, it's the mandana. And so we're going to try to do the show a little different. And my sister Soham, that's his favorite fan, not no more. She said she don't like Paul.
Oh, wow.
She told me. She said, you come on the show, Alam Hasela Mithla Kazala. Bro, you got to be serious about it, Kamra. You don't just do that. Kamra, well, Paul, I told her where you were working at. It cost you $18 to make the $15 to get there, right? So she's not you're not her favorite anymore.
Oh my gosh!
Because she found out your stock really came
Zilla
down. Zilla,
yeah. You gotta find another alternative to make it up.
Your mama's still your supporter.
Oh, she is.
Yeah, for right now.
Oh.
Yeah, because if they don't see you, then they don't.
خشوي وتجكير أمي ولو كم سحتي ماخو لو.
أنا بصحتنا بدار إنه بجريدة دا بوتيك دي ما هو ذنبه كم يانو بوتيك كم بتيها ليلا.
جورج مو خلا صبرا.
George Mokhullah. We remodel here. We have junk everywhere.
They keep you busy.
So your dad said, take the boutique out. That's how the show started. And so could Talbot Mazi Barde.
We have to wait
and
see.
Plan. I was you. You'd be caged.
I'd be planning right now.
I was you. I'd be watching from being caged.
The golden cage.
Yeah, we have to see what's gonna happen.
So me do be wada itesha batale uttiacha.
شو اختصوالي سمستر اي سمستر دي مدرسة وزي مشار المدرسة سمستر دي خلنا 2 more weeks.
How many semesters you have to go?
I have until end of December.
So how many semesters is that?
2 more.
2 more?
2 more بشقلني الشهادة وأغسطس مشارني شهادة خلنا.
ميلا ما شاء. What is it gonna be?
It's gonna be more about health and medical.
So is it a certificate?
It's a degree.
It's a degree.
And health and what?
Mila.
You competing against Crystal and George and
health science.
Health science, Mila.
Studying only. They teach you think by studying only. There is nothing physical you will do.
Nothing.
Only on books.
Say that
exactly.
again.
So what بكلية ماك مدرسي له بكلية إلى خمدي بالعكس ما بيلبت بشولة.
بس أو محكوية وين بزال هذه the real medical people they work on you physically. يعني أو محكوية زين what are you gonna do بلقت يعني بسكول what are you gonna do with your degree with your degree.
أخذت John Zia Oram the rest of his life. ما تخلي business
yeah, بس أخذت لك أوثبارك لا he wanna make
money. You don't make money on the show, you make money off the show with connection. That's how everybody does things. So if you want to use your connection, that's how you use it. Except me, I don't make I'm going to do my English show and I'm going to make a lot of money in and out of that.
Podcast.
You know? Yep. Well, I don't know. What do you call this?
What happened, John, to that podcast you did for a while and why did you stop it?
Corona. I don't stop anything.
Which was on the TV.
I was about to blast nationwide, but still working on some things now. It's not that. We're looking at doing a show in October at Soaring Eagle. So we're almost 100% sure we're going to do a show. I just been a few days up there. And we just got to pick up a date because we have all these stars every weekend. We could have done one this weekend. There was nobody. They didn't know because somebody canceled because their band had a corona.
Oh, ولده؟
Yeah. Oh, yeah, big time. Corona's still huge out here. I still
Right.
wear my mask and stuff. I mean, not as much, but I do. Corona's huge. Huge. The big corporation and business, because of Corona, not only they don't have doctors or pilots or people coming, consumers are spending less money. They're not shopping in these big corporations. So even casinos are down 12%.
Huh.
People are running out of that, the $20, the $100, the $500. They're running out of that money. You know, I called you about a job, didn't I? What did I tell you? How much an hour? Tell Hatham. Don't mention names.
It was about, what, 500 for 2 days?
$25 an hour cash. Doing nothing.
Just a
That's how-
stand
that's
looking
how-
good.
Stand looking good.
That's how desperate it is out there.
What is security guard?
Nope, not even that. Just sit there and look pretty.
Eh.
And Paul has already got the hair like you, Hatham. I don't. I put my hat on, so I don't have hair. You know.
You have to represent Soaring Eagle. Etoch Kosa.
Oh, ati?
Etoch Kosa.
But I
So
like-
you have to support the Soaring Eagle.
Right here. That's where I have my best time. Pool, jacuzzi's open. Pool is open.
This Wednesday.
Sauna's open.
This Wednesday.
Massage is open.
I know that.
I've done it all.
We're going to reach 100 degrees.
So ما عمل هذا ما احكي يلا خلص للشو.
قصة داثة مطرة thunderstorm و
Bring everything inside.
إذا ما حكي خاصة ده خلصنا محكوية نيجاتيف محكو خمندي على أطليس خاصة بوزيتيف ليثن داعي تساقطوا لحديقة له زي ساقي له أي مدير زريعة دير زريعة له ويا مدير زريعة وردة ليثن بختي كبرالي اسقي لحديقتك من له زي ساقي لك ساقنا يطالع.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but my pots are sitting on my edge of the deck. كلها زي فيري. I gotta
لا
go
لا
move
رندا you gotta glue them down لازم دار التصمغ.
No, I'm putting them right in the
Right, I
corner.
still have my campaign signs. كم دارنا براي حتى برسلنا مايا ودارنا مرجعنا باكس.
ويو to billboard the Zia Oram والدها.
Khashwan is still there.
I thought I saw you.
He did?
I don't know. I thought I seen him. Maybe
it was,
in my sleep.
Maybe it was a glitch in the system.
You gave him like $10,000 in free advertising.
Billboard.
Billboards. So thank you, Hatham, for being
Thank you,
here.
John.
Thank you, Paul.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kullocho. Please tell everyone to watch us on John Zia Oram Show, YouTube. Thank you, Michael Georges Oram. Christine, yes, by Wednesday, I guarantee we'll have a Zoom talk. And Christine wants to be the first person I call.
خالته
His
الشمامة
auntie.
لازم تويا أول غزاب
She's
خبرانا.
FaceTiming me now.
Oh.
داريال الناثا كرمال اليوم بغزايو خيات شقل خربة ما شاء الله ليلة هذا يوم. So thank you كله
Thank you.
فواخو that they're watching us. We're glad we're back. Be careful, please. It's rough out there.
والتن مطرة زي آثة والتن
شمش إنه
والتن
خوم
خمار
هلا بقاوي.
زي مطخ أمه.
It won't be the first
Hatham and I
time.
are going partying.
أنا بزالي لاي مذبح اللايف تايم براي.
هرحمور برايب صاحب
دخل براية
إيه بدخل براي.
أما خاي هاي باي كزال دايلي للزناقين هاي
بزالي
دي
روتشستر هاي تامو.
هاي من داي أقرني لا.
إيه.
Oh, I can't afford that stuff.
قياي
We
بشلبي.
love you.
بشلبي.
It's Chaldean
Yeah.
TV. بدو show and hopefully next week, Hatham, Paul, and I بدو خمدي الصفحة like a podcast, totally different than this. تعمل بخصة مع حربة ومحكة وونت
Joke.
English. It's going to be English.
لك يدن.
English. The man. God bless you all. We love you. Thank you so much. We'll see you hopefully Arbu Shaba of 5:30 to 7, but you can watch us anytime. YouTube, John Zia Oram Show, YouTube. بس أنا بقولت لي ليوت ببلاطة إيغو ببلاطة إيغو خموخو إيمر خاتخا إيمر خاتخا. Thank you. We love you. Good night. Thank you so much, أخواتي وأخواتها, and God bless you. I love you, Mom. خزنا خصخنا. Good night. Mwah!